But the last two times J.Cole and Kendrick been credited on a song together, Kendrick has avoided giving us a real verse. J.Cole has spazzed on two. It only happened twice in the past 5 years. So it's what it is. But J.Cole has spazzed on both of them. Welcome back, everyone, to a new episode of the Born Winner Podcast. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. We episode 19, 20.
Yep.
We really got to keep just like a number.
I know. We'll get there.
Anywho, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe everywhere you get your podcast. We everywhere, basically, right? In light of recent events, conversations that were told off the podcast or off the air anyway, I got Black people. This is to you, not to all of you, because I don't think we're as bad as it sounds, but we got to address an issue in the Black community, particularly young Black community. And that's the lack of niggas with licenses. I'm not I didn't know this was an issue really until I found out it was an issue, right? Just from talking to people and they tell me all these stories, and there's always I gotta drop my homie off. I gotta, take him this place, pick him up here, drop him off there. You know what I'm saying? Or you talking to, to a girl or whatever, and she tells you about some ex or whatever, who, I had to pick him up and drop him off, or me handle I've had someone impressed because I had a car, and it just made me think first off, I'm really him if I'm the first person you talk to that has a car. My level just elevated. Besides the point, nonetheless, why don't we as a people, man, go get your license? I understand not having a car. Because the car is it's money.
Yeah.
Right? Not everyone has money for it. Now, granted, I could argue you can get a car for cheap, but that's everyone's pockets is different. I understand that. But to not have a license, right, at the age of 18. But I'll be nice, 2020. Look at yourself in the mirror and tell me you think you are any level of a man. And I'm not even one to be on the what's the man, whatever. I don't care for none of that. Only thing I say is get a license. If you don't have a license at the age of 20, you're not a man. You're a child. Unless there's some law, maybe you got caught up in court cases, you can't get one, that's one thing. But unless it's something like that, or a physical disability or mental disability, you are a child. Grow the fuck up. Bro, it's wild how many times I hear stories about people not having license. I gotta drop this person. Where's your car? It's not hard. At least tell me you're failing it. At least tell me you're trying and failing the test.
You know what, though? You know what? On the opposite spectrum of your argument here, do you feel that we are ever... I'm not trying to give excuses for certain people, but some people, might not have the means of education on it. Some people might not have the means of, sometimes you need direction, especially at a young age, you need direction.
So sometimes you do need direction. I understand that.
Sometimes, it's a lot of households without no fathers. Feel me? Sometimes you just need directions. And I'm just saying that. It's true.
Whoa. Wait a minute. This is 2022, right?
Yeah.
Women are allowed to drive cars. Y'all got mamas, don't you?
No, I'm just...
I got grandmamas, don't you?
I thought we were talking to males here, but just saying.
You're
talking about... Okay.
I'm talking about all people who don't have their license at a certain age, right? But in terms of learning, right? Y'all got mamas, y'all got grandmamas, y'all got, cousins and aunties and uncles, family members, friends. Y'all got somebody. Y'all got somebody.
So no excuses out there, y'all.
Bro, look. If y'all put I promise you, if you put half as much effort as you put into getting the little piece of coochie you try and get into, as you put into actually doing some shit that benefits your life, you will be so much better. Like and just like it's and all right. So to your point, there probably is more of you don't know what you don't know, and because it's like I feel like in black families, parents are more busy doing stuff because we don't have as much. We don't get the same opportunity to have as money, and so we
Right.
can't.
That's all I'm making my
So no,
point
no,
to. Some situations.
and that is a solid point, right? For why you don't have a license right when you turn 16. You turn 21 years old, my brother. You have 5 years to figure that shit out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got
Nah,
some
yeah.
time to figure it out. Not only that, man, it's like what you been doing?
Nah,
For
the
all the
best thing.
times your man's is giving you a ride, yo, how about you let me drive one time for the one time? You know what I'm saying? Do a little something, something. Like
uh,
just and the thing, and it's crazy because it's like, like I thought I was bad because I didn't get my license till technically I was 17, right? Because in PA they don't do the whole get your permit at 15. You don't get your permit till you turn 16.
mm,
And then in 6 months. So the earliest in PA you get your license, at least when I don't know if it's changed now, but at least when I was getting my license was 16 and a half. Was like the earliest you could get able to get license. I think if you did driver school, you could get it a little bit earlier, but
yeah, something like that.
I don't know if that's even a rule allowed in PA or not. But nonetheless, so I was slow getting my permit because I was just lazy, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie to you. But at like 16 and a half, like all right, cool. Let me get my I did get my permit when I was still at the age of 16, technically speaking. And I
Mm.
just happened to be 17 by the time I got my or like 17 a few months time I got my license. And I promise you, man, it's a freeing feeling being able to go where
It's
you want when you
liberating.
want to. And again, if you don't have a car, not having a car is one thing. I understand that because that's financial. Like your permit, here's the thing: your permit. You don't even need a car to get your permit. That's the thing. Like your permit is literally just a written exam. You just study it and then go take the exam. And for
And
all you need
that's
help,
the
here's what
exact thing that might stop a lot of the people you
here's what
talking about.
I didn't even study. I legit started from nothing. Took practice exams over and over and over again until I memorized all the
Yeah,
questions
that's exactly what
and
I
got it
did.
right. And that's what I did.
I pulled up to the DMV and all the questions and answers were word for word, sentence for
bro.
sentence,
I
answer
got like
for
it was like
answer.
20. Mine was 20 questions. I got 19 out of 20
Mm,
because they were all things I had done over and over and over again. And to be
over.
honest, I probably only studied for like 2 weeks. I'm not gonna lie to you. Granted, like everyone studies differently and how they process it, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? But for me, like, I was, decently smart, so it wasn't that bad. Like study for take the test a couple times in 2 weeks, I was straight.
Yeah.
But
That's
it's
a
just like,
PSA though. PSA to all y'all young folk out there who may
and I
be
promise you,
watching.
bro, it is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I get tired of something, I can just go for a drive. I can just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can go do whatever you want. I gotta be somewhere, I can just go there.
I mean, at this point,
I don't gotta
it's
figure
just
out
kind of
a
regular.
ride or pay no one else
Yeah,
to drive
it's,
me.
I don't know. At this point, it's just regular. It just feels like a chore, if anything. At this point, like,
Bro, your freedom is not a chore.
no, I mean, like always
You're
having to
lit,
drive
bro.
somewhere.
I
Like
understand that,
people
but here's
who
the
have
thing: you
driven
do
for
realize.
years, like
But here's the
us,
thing:
we get tired. Like
but
we be tired.
oh, don't get me wrong. First of all, I'm not a big fan of driving
Right.
personally.
That's what
I would
I'm
love
saying.
to, me personally. I'm a big let me ride kind of person, right? I
Hmm.
would rather ride than drive all day, every day, right? I don't personally. I'm not a fan of driving. It's effort for me. It's
Oh
gas money
man.
for me. You know what I'm saying? I live in the city,
Now
so
imagine driving
parking
stick
sucks.
now. Shit.
Oh,
I'll be
y'all stick,
tired.
y'all people drive
I'll
stick,
be
y'all.
tired.
That's a new level of dedication. To be honest, you got one about the people who drive stick, man. It's just like you really gotta be dedicated to just like you're having a
Yo,
nice. You have to
like
be like the dedication you have to have to having a cool car has got to be like up there because like the reason why I'm not a car person and I don't have like the nice cool cars or whatever is because I'm not spending no time learning to drive stick. And all the cool cars are most of them are stick.
for the most part.
I mean, granted, you can get some that are like automatic and like custom, whatever. But like a lot of like the ones I find to be anyway, me personally find to be really cool. Like your
Mm,
car, for instance, right? They're all stick, right?
yeah.
And my thing is, I do not care enough to learn how to drive stick.
It's definitely low
just to
key a
drive one
chore,
car.
man. I don't care what
I,
nobody
I'll,
says.
I'll save up, go get me a Benz or some other like traditional nice car
Right.
that's not stick and just cool. I got a nice business class car as opposed to
Mhm.
one of them cars that niggas want to race in or whatever.
Racing all the time.
Yeah, but it's just like, man, that's I y'all I shout out
Yeah,
to y'all,
just
man.
go study and go do your
Get your
thing,
permit.
man. Like you said,
Look, get your permit, and if you can't get on a drive or whatever, that's a different problem, and that's understandable. So maybe I should change this from not having a license, not at least having your permit. Okay, not having your license is more understandable because of some situations. Not having your permit though, that is unacceptable.
right.
Don't care who you are or what your situation is, unless you cannot read or have a medical disability or something like that. Get your license. Stop being not only you a child, you're a bum. And I'm calling you a bum.
Yo.
Deal with it. You're a bum. Why are you not have a permit at least? You're 21. What are you doing? My man's going like imagine, bro. My man's gonna drop me off at the shortest crib. How dumb does that sound to you?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I
Like,
don't
what
know.
I'm saying? Like your man's your old lady, your girl, whatever, like she got an emergency. You can't go help. My man's not free for another 20 minutes.
Oh, that's what they got all the Uber and shit for anyway. So
you gotta wait for the Uber in anything. If you're in so I don't know, it depends where you're at, right? So I know for Pittsburgh, right? Like my mom's like in the suburbs and shit, like when we were in the suburbs, it will legit be like a cool 20 minutes for Uber to get there. Now that I'm in the city, like I can get one in like 5 minutes and that's easy because they're all around. Like in the suburbs, depending where you're at, like it could be 20, 25 minutes.
Nah,
You just stuck. Your baby being born, you stuck waiting at the house for Uber to come get you.
You're stuck.
Like,
Right.
and again, I understand that there are like some races involved in damn near everything, and there is a reason, like there is like to some degree a reason behind it. I also just implore everyone to like try to beat the reason.
Yeah, for
You know what I
everything.
mean? Like
Just everything in general.
yeah, like I understand like people don't have access to things and access isn't as equal, especially for Black people, whatever. But like again, the permit you can take free tests online. There's no excuse not to have a permit. Maybe if you don't have experience driving, like everyone knows somebody that can drive.
Yeah,
because there's a lot of people I know a lot of people who driving dirty. So you figure it out, man. Go get you some practice and go get you a license. And then I don't know, rent a car, do Grubhub, get some money,
do all that.
steal some money, go buy a car. Buy a beater car for like $1K. Use that car to get you to like do Grubhub, whatever, make you some money, and then buy you a nicer car. Like my thing is, it can be done, man.
There's plenty of ways to get to it. Just got to get to it.
Stop asking your man to rides, man. You think that's what he wants to do? You think like what I'm saying? The game is on right now. He gotta drive your ass across town. Just for you to get some pum pum. Like that don't even make come on. That's my thing. Real shit. I'm not a great friend, to be honest. Cause hey man, I need to ride to the shortest crib. Hell no. So I gotta drive and I'm not getting nothing? No. The hell with you and your pum pum? Go get it on your own.
Cameron is upset if y'all can't tell by now.
I'm really not. It's just like why I gotta drive you to you get some action. I'm not getting none. Unless you telling me she got a friend there for me too. Why? No. Drive yourself.
Okay.
And that's how you get people to get their licenses. You tell them no. So all you people with your licenses and your friends ask you for a ride, tell them no. Not all the time. If they need it, go ahead, be a good friend. But it's just like, hey man, I want to slide this short crib real quick. Say no. Nothing will make them do it faster than realizing they got no other option.
No other option. Well, that's Cameron's driving rant for the day. I think y'all know what to do with that information. But I want to segue into some music, man. I do.
What you got for me?
Khaled. Did you listen to Khaled shit?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, how you feeling?
Well, I listened to. Did I get through all of it? I think I got through. I got through at least 3/4 of it, if not all of it.
He
So first off, I will say Khaled remains the GOAT of doing nothing and getting money for it. Like dude is a Pokemon. All he do is say his name and a few other phrases, and niggas just like hop on the songs and like boom.
I really typically don't. I think he's like, all the Snapchat bullshit. He's like a little annoying now, but like I must say, I don't know if you probably haven't seen his Drink Champs interview. That
I
shit
haven't.
was
I've been meaning to.
that's
I did see a clip of him saying that like he'll be whoever in the verses. Which
cat that drink you got to watch that shit, yo. Honestly, it was funny for one. I didn't. I thought he'd be annoying the whole time, but it was
that's why I haven't watched it.
Half annoying, half funny.
I feel like it'll be funny for the first 5 minutes, and I was get tired of him.
Nah, it got funny as it went on because he was like legit drunk. He was drunk, and you could tell like he kept saying it like shit, like I'm drunk, like someone give me some food, like that shit. It was like legitimate, but nah, I think he makes. I don't know. It was good. It was good.
What was something that he said that I feel like that would make me want to go to it and watch? Like, was there anything that
when
they
play the game? When they play the game, when they tell you to pick or you got to drink, like pick so and so or versus so and so. Yo, the first one was Drake versus Lil Wayne. He was like, "I'm not doing this." He said, "I'm not doing this." Yo,
yeah,
he was like,
because he needs both of them.
He was like, "I'm not doing this shit." He was like, "Y'all got me fucked up. Give me the shot." And yo, they did him dirty the whole way through.
The thing is, it's easy because Khaled's a big like you love and unity kind of person. Like he don't want he don't want the beef. He don't do the beef. He wants everyone to be like. I even heard as much like he don't like people dissing in the songs. So like if I guess sometimes it will sneak through because he won't really notice it.
Yeah,
because like masculine, but if he notices that there's a diss in the song, Khaled will be like, nah, not on this
bridges.
one.
He can't burn bridges.
Because that's his whole thing. He can't afford to burn no bridges with people.
But it was funny, like they probably lined him with like 20 of those, yo, and like 18 of them. He said, I can't. He said, fuck y'all, I can't do this, and drunk every single time, yo. Nah, that shit was funny, but I definitely do respect. I do respect the album. It wasn't.
Here's my thing. My thing with Khaled's albums, I listen through it. I pick up the songs that I like. You know what I'm saying? Like and then I do that, and I don't go back to it after that. God did fire.
Oh yeah,
fire.
Yeah.
That was easily, my opinion, the best song on the album. I fuck with like the gospel song.
Which one?
What was it called? I think was it called Gospel? It was a Kanye Eminem.
Oh, okay. You like that one?
So I like Kanye in it. You know what I'm saying? Green. He just had the chorus for the most part, but I'm actually looking it up now. But yeah, I like Kanye in it. That was Uses Gospel. Yeah.
It was all right.
Keep It Going was cool. Was good too. I like Beautiful Future and SZA. I didn't know I needed a SZA Future collab until I got it, and I was like,
yeah, that wasn't bad at all.
I'm not mad at it. Juice WRLD song was cool, just because like
it's fire. Jadakiss, man, forever.
Okay, I didn't get to Jadakiss and on. I did not get.
Oh man, yeah, you gotta check that one out for sure.
Yeah, that's where like it stopped. JID's album. I don't know if you're big into JID, but his album was I've listened to it I listened to it twice through now. That was a solid album as well.
Yeah.
I think I would like that one more than Khaled's album. I think like God Did is the best song of both albums. But I think overall I would like more so go back to Jid's.
Yeah, I heard like 3 of those songs. I was half asleep too, so I have to revisit it.
Sure. I think that album, because that album's like that album's it's a project. It's like a start to finish project.
Yeah. Well, I was hearing rumors that could be better than Kendrick's project, which is interesting.
Okay, I was getting ready to go there because
I'm gonna have to listen to the whole thing.
So me personally, and I've only listened to it twice. I have not sat with it yet. You know what I'm saying? I have to sit with it more. I also have to go back and listen. Like now that Kendrick's has been out for a while, I want to go back and listen to the whole project front to back again to get a new. Because for me,
Right.
for most people outside of like my favorites, like J. Cole or whatever, I don't. It never clicks immediately for me. I listen to it. I pick out like half the songs from the album I like. I download and then I listen to those ones, and then later on I go back, I listen to it again, and that's when like more things start to hit me, right?
Mm.
Because when it first comes out, there's too much
Yeah,
trying to pay
yeah,
attention to it
yeah.
that I can't fully get into it, right? As opposed to being more natural. I say that to say I'm my final jury or my final like stance on Kendrick's album isn't fully there yet.
Mm.
However, comparing the first listen to the Forever Story versus first listen to Kendrick's album,
Mhm.
Mr. Moore and the Big Steppers, I kind of got
It
to
is,
go
it
with
is, it's
JID.
yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong
Like
with, and it's crazy because I never revisited Kendrick's album for real. Like I
here's the
kind of just
thing.
find
There's
no
like
interest really.
there's Rich Shit, Die Hard, and Father Time, and the one I forget what it's called, but it's one where him and the girl are going back and forth.
Yeah,
I forget the name of that one, but those are the four songs that really I be going for. The other
that
ones I'm
shit
just
just
kind of.
kills me, yo. Because as much as I love Kendrick, bro, it was 5 years,
And,
man.
and so and
5
that is and that's
years.
why I'm like not giving my final verdict on it yet because I want to go back on because I don't want the fact of I'm disappointed because of the weight to affect my like opinion on the whole album as it is.
Right, but after
Right.
a first listen, you usually typically know if you're gonna like something or
Oh
not,
no,
for
and
real.
that's the thing. Because I like Jiz's album more than Kendrick's off first listen, I could probably tell you when I go back to Jizz like a
It's
couple
gonna
months
be
later, it's gonna be even because the songs on Jizz album that like I wasn't in love with, I can still say they're good songs.
mhm.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like they're good songs. It's just like it's gonna take a while for me to be because those are like they're probably deeper cuts, less like less melodies where I have to actually get into the lyrics and stuff. And that's where
Right.
most of it comes from, right? You got to get into the lyrics and whatnot. And I feel like I think Jay got him beat. Who do you have any contenders for album of the year? Because like I've been hearing people say like Jay got album of the year, and like I'm not
Damn,
saying that
already?
because I'm not trying to jump on like that's it's too quick to say that. But I'm
I
trying to
don't
think
know.
who had a popping album this
Well,
year.
me personally, I didn't find anything super like album
Like
of the year ish to
and
me,
and
but
and that
somebody's
is
got to
why
get it
and
though.
that's why I think like I'm not saying Jid's gonna get it, but like when they have the awards, I feel like for
Some
rap anyway, Jid might have to be as of right now anyway. Before I listen to more, might have to be in it. Like so, Joey Badass dropped his album. I can fully say I like Jid's album more than Joey Badass's
okay, I
album.
didn't hear that one yet.
And it's just like I isn't like I feel like this year hasn't been overall the best year for music. So I feel like saying Jid's
Yeah,
album
yeah,
might be album of the year isn't even necessarily like because I don't think it would have been album of the year like last year,
right.
right? Because last year that was when because J Cole dropped last year, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, it wouldn't. Yeah, it's not been the off season, but I'm biased, so whatever. But still, um, I think
So
it could be up there.
I was hooping today, and my brother David, shout out my brother David, man. We had a little
Reddit,
completely off
my
topic
guy.
again. Well, slightly off topic, but we had a TDE versus Dreamville argument, me and him. And
I've had the same
I want to
debates. I
say it
love it.
got heated. I want to say it got heated, but it was definitely a little interesting.
Well,
A little
first off,
buster and
which one of y'all said TDE?
David did.
Okay, David, love you. Haven't talked to you forever, but still got love for you. You do realize Kendrick's gone, right? So the debate is
Well,
over.
to
Debate is
assume
over. The debate is
yeah,
over.
but to assume we're talking like to
Okay.
assume Kendrick was there, like because I
Here,
said J. Cole and Kendrick cancel out first and foremost. Like they
yeah,
pretty much
because
cancel out.
you're gonna get 50-50 in that one.
Right. And I said
Yeah.
the remainers, like they had Schoolboy, like
Here's what I'll say. So early on, TDE was probably winning that debate, but TDE was started first. TDE had more seasoned people in there. Everyone on Dreamville was fresh off the streets when they got there,
yeah.
right? Looking at it right now, like you could look at the height of TDE and the height of Dreamville.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take Kendrick and J. Cole out of it, right?
Yeah.
Out there's Schoolboy Q.
Mm-hmm.
So right now we're talking pure mainstream appeal before we get anything else, right? Schoolboy Q and SZA, the only two with mainstream appeal. Realistically speaking.
Uh, he threw
Who
a
else?
couple names out. There was
Who?
J-Rock, Absol. Yo, this wasn't my argument. I'm just to
Again,
let you
okay,
know
you're
what,
right.
just to let you know what he was
And
saying.
my thing is, knock it off. Okay, look, and when I say mainstream, I really mean like I'm not saying the other artists aren't good. I'm talking pure, just the mainstream appeal, right? Like radio value, anything like that, right? Got to give Schoolboy Q. I don't think he's there really anymore, but he had it in his peak, right? And SZA's amazing. Love SZA. You know, I'm not gonna say a bad word about her at all, right? What Dreamville has, right? I think right now what Jid done went with him and that song with Imagine Dragons that he had, which was like top of the charts. Like, so Jid's got to be up there with mainstream appeal. And then Ari Lennox, right? Who's kind of, you know, her and SZA are probably gonna be the same kind of, you gotta cancel each other out at that point because you're not gonna get different
That's
advances on that
fair.
point,
Where I caught him
right?
slipping at was Kaz. That's where I caught him slipping because he ain't. I don't think it was hitting the Kaz. Kaz is tough.
You know, cause and stuff, right? But also, I think, you know, low key, Boss be having radio singles. Like,
I
so
said that
as
too.
much as people don't want to give Boss the credit, and granted, a lot of bosses, like, you know, you can make people make arguments about him, you know, leaning a lot on J. Cole or whatever. But you know, yeah, like my nigga just made Bell, Night Job, the Jackie, like Boss he's had some hits.
I pulled his shit up
Like
too at the
now,
gym. I was like,
if you
listen.
want to debate full albums, that's fine. But you just got hits alone. Boss really got some like, and I'm talking like the mainstream shit you hear on the radio. So not even deep cuts. Like, cause I'm a Boss fan. So like I could go on a bunch of deep cuts I like from Boss. But I'm talking pure mainstream stuff. Boss, like he be there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So me personally, my best to put the bias aside. I think I'm going Dreamville only because like I like the versatility of them. Cause like Earth Gang, right? They are such a like fun, cool, dynamic group that can just like they can rap, they can be like, you know, have the melodic.
Yeah.
What's the word?
Yeah.
What's the word for that?
Yeah. That's the right word, I think.
Yeah, melodic, like right. So they can rap, they have the melodies, like you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna do the whole outcast comparison that people do. That's a little OD. But
Yeah.
there's the outcast influence is there.
Yeah. Yeah. For
Right,
sure. For
with
sure.
you know Venus being the Andre and Dot being the big boy, right? Not that they are them because they're not, but like
Yeah.
the influence and the way they, you know, style themselves, I can see, right? And I think like again, also actually also debate over like no Revenge of the Dreamers, like you can't like what Dreamville has done in my I think Dreamville personally is the best label out as a whole label, because what they have done in terms of putting egos and pride aside to come together to make collab albums, you know, the Dreamville session where they got all the people there,
Yeah. That was fire.
right? You know what I'm saying?
That
Like
was so fire.
no other labels doing that. Like now, granted, I think you know, Young Money had the album, other labels have had their albums, right?
Yeah.
And I'm talking more current, not
Right. And that's where
comparing
it
of all
started
time.
at because we were just
Because
talking about how.
because then I'm not getting into the G Unit, Dipset, whatever. I'm not getting into
Yeah.
the
You don't want.
labels of
Yeah.
all time.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. I'm speaking of like the people who are still currently doing stuff.
Mhm.
No current, which also gets rid of good music because they haven't put out nothing collectively really either, right?
Yeah.
Although the Cool Summer mixtape was fire as well,
No,
right?
that was cool. Yeah.
But like currently, right, no other label is doing that right now. No other label is doing that and bringing the people they bring out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even like the mixtape they just had before the Dreamville Festival with the Gangsta Girls mixtape they just dropped was like dope. Like no label right now as a whole, in my opinion, is really beating Dreamville.
That's what I said. But this is all love, though. It's all love, bro. It's
Oh yeah, no, because TDE definitely is dope. Like they are probably the number 2 right there. Like
Yeah.
I don't know who else is beating TDE other than Dreamville.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just don't think, like, you know. I mean, I think there are albums that could compete more with Dreamville as well. They just don't do stuff together, so it's kind of hard to.
Which is weird. I think the whole artists having collaborations either way. Like Hidden is also weird too. We talked about that too. Like
Yeah.
we all know there's certain albums that I don't like. I wonder why these artists don't drop these albums. Like Drake, Future, hence like that situation. They teased What a Time to Be Alive 2 for like however long, never dropped
You know what
it.
it is though? I think it's the same thing with the Kendrick and J. Cole thing. It's what they do is they tease an idea that they put no effort into. Like when they say these things, they're not speaking of we're currently in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when Bow Wow and Mario had the little like album together, right? They was in it. Like, but now they're just talking. Oh, we do a lot of music together. I think the difference is the difference between being around each other a lot and recording together a lot, and saying we're going to drop an album together. Because just having songs, in my opinion, in itself does not equal having an album.
Yeah, because
you got to put stuff together.
It hurts a little bit, man. Like I was because I do the aux while we hoop, and it was funny because the J. Cole and the Kendrick Black Friday shit, they both came on shuffle back to back. I was
okay,
like,
that's the best though.
I was looking at my speaker like, hold up, was this one song or what just happened here? Like,
question: which one do you prefer?
I think I'm taking Kendrick. He was snapping. He did not stop snapping, bro.
The thing I feel like, one, I feel like Kendrick got the better beat of the two.
Okay, yeah,
that's because like that Taylor Swift's beat is just like like you can like not that you can't snap on the all right beat, but like because it was an all right beat that he used, right? J. Cole used, right? Yeah, not that you can't snap on it, but it's not. It's more of a melodic kind of thing as opposed to being like just spit on, right? But that nonetheless. Me personally, I listen to the J. Cole's version more, but that's probably
we are not surprised.
But that's what I'm saying.
Pod, we are not surprised.
That is a bias in me, so I'm not gonna say which is better. Because I feel like I should be disqualified from that debate. But the Kendrick's version was dope. They both.
They definitely both did their thing. That was I remember that night that shit dropped. That was just like so excited,
bro. I'm looking back and I'm pissed because like, bro, y'all did all this. Because the last thing J. Cole said is, when me and Kid Dot shit dropped, bitch.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's like it never fucking the Kendrick like this February best shit get scared when the fuck run and drop. Like, bro, for why? Why would you say that?
I don't know.
You gave us
that's what I'm saying. Why do they do that?
And then on top of that, because J. Cole has talked about it, and he said, he's busy, I'm busy, we're never on the same schedule. So if you knew you were never on the same schedule, if you hadn't even started working on a project, why the fuck are you telling us in February?
And then you know what kills me, yo? I forgot the one that dropped in 2019, the Dreamville shit, that project.
Revenge of the Dreamers 3.
And Kendrick was on the first song. In the
background. My goodness.
Yo,
I was in the studio together.
I was like, so they know what they're doing, but they're just going to tease us for the rest of our lives.
Not only that, Kendrick didn't even get a fucking verse.
Exactly. When I realized it was Kendrick, I was like, no way, bro.
And then fucking before that, those two were on a song together.
With Jeezy's
album, American Dream, which J. Cole's verse on that shit was just fucking fire.
But I remember.
Then again, but again, so okay, I'm not saying this. But the last two times J. Cole and Kendrick been credited on a song together, Kendrick has avoided giving us a real verse. J. Cole has spazzed on two. It only happened twice in the past like 5 years. So it's what it is. But J. Cole has spazzed on both of them. American Dream and what was that? That was that one called?
That first track I was talking about.
Yeah.
That was the one with the baby and all that shit.
Right?
Yeah. I forgot the name. Whatever it was.
Nonetheless, J. Cole has spazzed. Nah, I gotta look at them now.
Sorry.
I'm not just.
I was about to say Down Bad, but that's all.
No, it's not Down Bad.
Oh. But yeah, to keep that shit going, that shit is
Under the Sun.
Yes.
Anywho,
I like that song a lot.
Yeah, on both. They the last two times those two in the studio together, J. Cole dropped the verse and spazzed. Kendrick dropped a little bridge.
I mean,
now I'm not saying so. I'm not saying one person is ducking the other. But if you were to get into who's ducking who, we know who's not ducking.
I don't know, man.
Hey, man, one person's dropping verses and the other person's dropping a little ooh ah. giving me little Drake, bridges
I
and
don't
shit.
know, man. I would never turn my back on Kendrick rapping, bro.
I'm not turning my back on him either. All I'm saying is he's turning his back on J.
Because he
Cole.
can if he wants to.
You're right, but why do you not want to?
I don't know. You got to ask him why he was out for 5 years.
I don't need to ask him. He's scared.
All right.
Ducking the smoke.
So if you had something to say to Kendrick and J. Cole right now, what would you say, man? If they were in the room with you together.
J. Cole, do your thing, because you're killing every person who's gone on track with you is fucking dead and gone by now. So you do your thing. Kendrick, what are you doing? Baby Keem, okay. Your cousin, I get it. Family ties, all that, great. You've been in the studio with this man at least twice, probably a lot more. What is you doing? You ducking. Hey man, look. Matter of fact, J. Cole better than Kendrick, debate over. I don't care. Kendrick has ducked him twice on songs where he won't drop a verse. Okay, and he makes us wait 10 years in between albums. If you say Kendrick's better, good for you. You can like whatever you want to like, but you're also wrong.
All right,
I'm sorry.
I like both. I don't like you saying one is better than the other.
I don't care. I'm doing it.
All right. You know what?
And also, the only reason you're saying out of this is because no one's mentioned Drake yet. I got smoke for Drizzy Drake too.
Dare you.
I got smoke for Drake too.
You know what?
I got smoke for Drizzy too.
We'll save that one.
I'm leaving him out of it because he wasn't part of it. But I know exactly why you're playing the. I don't know why you saying one's better than the other. You know damn well if it was Drake and J. Cole or Drake and Kendrick, you would not be saying this.
All right. Man, you be pissing me off, dog.
It's the truth. If Drake was in the conversation, you would not be pulling the whole I don't like saying once, bro. You would not be pulling the high road. You wouldn't. You be getting down dirty in the mud, doing anything you can to say Drake is better.
You would do the same for Cole.
I currently doing it right now.
And for you to do that against Drake is blasphemy. But like I said, I'll save that for another.
Drake makes music nowadays.
Come on, bro. We all know what that man's capable of. We all know what that man's capable of. Don't make me set up a little verses, man. Don't make me do it. I'll do it with you. I won't do it with no future bullshit. I won't do that. But we can do it. Listen, Drake versus Cole.
If you do a Drake versus,
are you confident that Cole could pack Drake out in the verses? Are you saying that shit with your chest? Look at you, stuck.
Wait. Okay, are we? Yeah.
That's a look at defeat right there.
Nah, I didn't think about it.
You look deflated, bro.
So okay, here's the thing, right? And this is the
hold on. Yo. Whenever they say here's the thing, they've lost. Whenever they start coming up with here's the thing, yo, let me tell you why. Nah. It's all right, but you can go ahead. Go ahead. Straight face all you want, bro. Go ahead.
Look, so the thing is, realistically speaking, right? The reason why shut up. I'm saying so like Drake and Kendrick, J. Cole and Kendrick is a much better versus because they both are in like more of the same lane. Drake has always been the mainstream lane, right? I put this way: anyone who says Drake is a better pure rapper than J. Cole, you're smoking dick.
I've never said that.
I'm not saying you said it. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying it. Right? I'm just saying it on the record. I never. But said that.
Yeah, I know. But like because J. Cole and Kendrick are in such a similar like lane.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With Drake, it's different because with Drake and J. Cole or Drake and Kendrick or whatever, right? You're gonna get into the preference debate because like you know what I'm saying. It's not like it's different. It's not like Dipset and the Locks where they were like the same kind of thing, right? Like these are two people. Drake makes music for this avenue of people, and J. Cole does it for these people. Like there is a distinct difference. Both equally successful, but it depends on who all's tuning in. Now, granted, personally, I think you get more J. Cole fans tuning in than Drake fans because I think J. Cole fans are more crazy. Like
I wouldn't say crazy. I would say more loyal.
I think more well because I feel because the way J. Cole has developed his fan base is in such a way where it's like it's truly every album, everything he drops is truly for his fans.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that people globally don't like it, but it's for like everything he does is for these people in his back of his mind.
Yeah.
Drake is trying to, get, do something different, make the biggest hits, yada yada, which is very great for what he does, right? Which two different lanes. So it really depends on who's tuning in. So perfect again, if we're doing a versus, right, and we get more independent, if people are more into, are they more into radio hits or bars?
Well,
right? If you're more into bars, J.Cole's Washington. But if you're more into
it all depends on your criteria. If you're into,
then I need one dance, gonna see like if you're in, if you,
well, it depends on criteria.
That's the thing. Yeah, that's what that's why I say. That's why I was like not as like.
All right, so basically, Cam just said J. Cole's a better rapper than Drake, and he also just said that if we're not talking straight bars, Drake wins. So,
not necessarily.
That's exactly what you're saying.
No, because that's not fair. Also, because a lot of people like myself, I prefer the bars and the shit that's not on. Not I dislike shit on the radio, but like I prefer like give me the shit that's like, ooh, what he say? Like there's a difference between what did he say versus that's an Instagram caption. That's the difference.
Drake can give you what did he say too.
No. Time out. I'm not saying Drake can't. I'm saying he just doesn't as much.
Okay.
And Drake is, again, and I like, even if you don't fully relate, I like being able to relate to how they feel about certain things. Because like with J. Cole saying there's more like, feeling in what he's rapping about versus Drake. Drake's just having that. Drake's trying to have a great time, and we need that because no one wants to be trying to have a good time. And J. Cole's talking about one of his homies who didn't make it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to have a good time. Listen to, oh yeah, my homie didn't make it because whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you need both. So it I really think it depends on the people who are tuning in and everything. Because I think they're just not a great matchup in my opinion in terms of like that. I think Drake and Kanye are a much better, more compatible matchup because they're both on the same level of like that not the most deep, but they got hits.
I agree,
and
with
they radio hits and the stuff people want to listen to.
As much as I agree with that, we talking about me and you here, bro. J. Cole and Drake. So leave all that Kanye mess out of here. All right, that's that.
Are you ducking the Kanye smoke?
No.
It sounds like you're going out of your way to be
hold on. We're not going to steer away from Drake and J. Cole. That's what we're not going to do. We are not doing that. But I would like to see that happen one day. I don't really want to get into that because I think we covered that before. But yeah, for now, it's Drake versus J. Cole. But yeah.
So back to the original thing of like God of the Khaled album. Think of like the hardest bar on the album was like Jesus like who made more billionaires than me?
Yeah.
And I count Kanye Ray and me or Rihanna and me, whatever he said. I was like, I thought about it, I was like, yo,
that's insane, yo.
Really, realistically speaking, like how many other billionaires in the music industry, in rap, hip hop, R&B, pop, how many billionaires are there?
There's not. And you know why?
I really think those might be the only three in music.
Yeah. And that's because they ventured out. They ventured out.
So not saying Jay-Z is the only one responsible for making them a millionaire, but he gave them all their start. Granted, they could have all made it without Jay-Z for sure.
Yeah.
But he was the one who just so happened to give them a start. And that's like, damn.
That's funny.
Impressive. I was at the gym today and like Run This Town came on. I was like, yo, I'm listening to 3 billionaires on a song.
That's impressive, yo.
And I'm thinking, like, has there ever even been like another song? Has there been how many collaborations in life are there with 3 billionaires? Like, even when people buy like these sport teams and these billionaires buy it, it's usually not 3 billionaires buying one team.
Right.
It's usually 1 billionaire who has the majority of it.
That's impressive shit, and he can talk his shit.
Jay-Z's
the
GOAT, man.
Yeah, I respect that.
Like Jay-Z's the GOAT. He's not my personal favorite because like J. Cole's my personal favorite, but like in terms of like actual like GOAT conversations, it's Jay-Z. This man is like 52 years old, and this man had like was trending on Twitter yesterday for like 4-minute verse he dropped.
Yeah.
Mind you, with Lil Wayne and Rick Ross on it. Like he wasn't rapping with bumps.
No.
He was rapping with other legends and just said, fuck all you. And their verses were like, I fuck with Ross's verse more than Lil Wayne's verse. just because Ross was a little bit longer.
You know what's crazy too? A lot of people said that Lil Wayne's verse was better than Jay-Z's verse, which I don't even want to get into that shit because that shit don't make no sense to me. It was a good verse, but
Lil Wayne fans will rap. The problem with Lil Wayne is Lil Wayne's prime was like Lil Wayne, in my opinion, is a rap version of Allen Iverson. He because my thing is his prime was like elite, like everyone's favorite and everything. It just didn't last, in my opinion. Like, and I get, look, Lil Wayne had a lot of older stuff as well, right? Like, like the Carter 2, like whatever. But like, really, like, the Carter 2 to Carter 2, Carter 3, and then like some of the mixtapes were like the peak, era Lil Wayne, whatever, right? Yeah. But I feel like he just fell off hard once he did fall off.
Yeah.
Yep. Which is why, like, the debate between him and Jay-Z, who's better, it's not a debate. Jay-Z is just old, still making shit that really like people fuck with. Like the last 4 for 4 album, like
solid.
Yeah. Lil Wayne's not making like that album, right? So like in my opinion, like Jay-Z beats Lil Wayne. And in terms of who had the best verse on the album, in my opinion, Lil Wayne is my third. I like Ross's verse better than Wayne's.
Rick Ross is
granted, really... Wayne's verse was dope. I'm not this is his verse. I'm just saying, like, I think he got beat by the other two on the verse. Sure. Also, I think more respect is put on Rick Ross's name because Rick Ross is hard, dog.
Yo, I fuck with Rick Ross.
Ross is fire, and I feel like people be like, they be trying to disrespect Ross. Like he's not him. Like, nah.
Yeah, nah, he's up there, man. Nobody will ever give him the credit, but he's up there.
Thanks. Side note, pivot. We're talking about music and going out and shit. You how much you be going out nowadays? Like partying, drinking, or whatever it is.
Nah. I don't know. It's like
you tapped out.
It never. I don't know. Like realistically, it never really was for me. Like obviously, you did it like college days and shit, but it was never my thing to like to me. I think hooping is fun. Like I think the boring shit is fun. Yeah. Like there's nothing wrong with going out either. It's just I don't know. I'm just not into it as much as other people.
I would have wanted because like I live like where I live is like where like a lot of the college kids live. So it's like everyone's back in town now, and like they're like my street's been just parties and parties and parties all fucking week. I was thinking like I definitely still like drinking and going out and stuff like that. I don't do it as much. I definitely think there's other ways to have fun,
right?
That don't so like you know what I'm saying, like for sure. Going paintballing with your friends, like that's that shit. Like you know what I'm saying?
That's the shit I'm into. Like
yeah, I feel like there's other activities you can do that are fun, right? And it doesn't necessarily need to be like that. But
especially as you get older, like
especially my thing is that you get older, you get into one too many little altercations. And I got in one altercation last year, day before Thanksgiving, and that killed that shit for me.
Especially when you got shit to lose too, like
bro. Like I was
for none of that.
I'm gonna tell the story. I'll tell the story. Fuck it. I'll tell the abbreviated version of the story, not the whole thing. But bottom line is me and some people was out at a bar Thanksgiving, or like the day before Thanksgiving, which is like a popular time for people to go out and shit, right? Had a good night. I should have known the night wasn't gonna end well when Many Men by 50 Cent came on.
Oh jeez.
Anytime that song comes on, you gotta go home. Go home. It's not gonna end well. Just go home.
Yo, that's Please crazy.
Please go home.
That is crazy. Hell nah, I clear that shit.
Well, that song came on, and granted, that song came on, and we left the bar. Not because that song came on, but like that was like that was just like we were getting ready to leave anyway. We left. Right? We didn't go get pizza, and this little, I don't know if he was Indian or one of them white dudes with a tan, like Lebanese kind of thing. You know what I mean? One of them. I don't know. Do you know what Lebanese? Y'all probably don't get a lot of Lebanese people in Connecticut. We get a lot of them up here in Pittsburgh. They're very racially ambiguous motherfuckers. Nonetheless, it's just like they're like Mediterranean kind of thing, and they're like tan. Like, so you don't ever confuse them for black. I just never know if they're like Indian or like white kind of thing. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Not, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, and this dude like walked in, and he was like, just like he cut everyone in line for pizza nonetheless. And I was like, I'm not gonna fight you over no line cut. You know what I'm saying? Dude, yeah, I'm not gonna fight you over no line cut. But then he said nigga, and I was just like, all right. Like, I was mad. I was about to say something, but other people I was with, also they was like, "Yo, it's not worth it. Let it go." They was right. I said, "All right, I let it slide." Was not happy about it, but I let it slide. He leaves. I was like, "Cool, he's gone now. He got his pizza. Cool. I'm glad he got his line, pizza, whatever. Cool." Comes back 3 to 5 minutes later. He comes back in. Not even like it was probably like 2 minutes later. He comes back in. I'm like, "Fuck." Here he goes again.
Mm.
He goes, "I'm drunk as fuck." Now, my thing is, I tend to do a little talky talk now here and there, right? And I go, "We know."
Mm.
I know I probably should let it slide. I couldn't. I just like I didn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't help it. And he turns to me. He goes, "All right, nigga," and hits me on the arm,
Oh,
like one of
nah.
those like
Oh,
like
nah.
attaboy hit, not like a punch, but almost like attaboy, one of these kind of things.
Yeah.
He does that to me, and next thing you know, I'm throwing.
Oh, shit. Damn.
Look,
It's only right in that
you came in
situation.
and said it again, and then you touched me.
Yeah.
There's no
Nah, once you start touching people, you about to get touched up.
yeah.
For real.
Like I threw a punch because party was still like, "Don't do it. It's not
Don't
worth
do
it."
it. Yeah.
So like I didn't go like full like trying to like fight because like I knew like it wasn't worth it, but there was still the like
Mm-hmm.
it was the little instinct was like, nah, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Um, and then the people who own the place came and was trying to kick him out.
Mm.
While that happened, some other black people was like, "Hey, bro, you probably should just like dip one out too." You know what I'm saying? I was like, "You right." I went out, and then he came, and then I'm chilling outside, waiting for my people with pizza or whatever, right? And next thing you know, he's outside with a bottle of Ciroc, and he had a bottle of Ciroc this whole time, right? With a bottle of Ciroc looking for me. But he was so drunk he couldn't find me.
Right.
I'm literally chilling like damn right in front of his face, and he don't know where I'm at. So I'm just like, keep looking all you want,
Yeah.
right? And then he goes and like, my brother comes out, and he shows my brother, and then that's when I went and again, and the fools know I was former offensive lineman, you know what I'm saying? I went,
Mm-hmm.
gripped him. When I tell you, I folded this man into a car. I grabbed him, like
Damn.
slammed him to a car. He went, fell on the ground, tried to get up, and fell trying to get up, type shit.
Oh my God.
Cops came.
I respect it.
Everyone is like, arrest him, arrest him, arrest him.
That's tough.
Cops weren't doing nothing. This dude had a bottle trying to find me. He still couldn't find me, by the way. He still didn't know where I was at. He had a bottle trying to find me. Cops weren't doing nothing. He eventually got tased. And then his girlfriend had to find a way home.
Yeah.
And then I was just thinking, I was like, you know what, man, that could easily win not in my favor.
Yeah.
Like I threw the first punch. Like I also folded him from he never touched me. That's the thing. I easily could have been the aggressor, and I could have been like, in jail on Thanksgiving or shot and killed, worse, whatever. And that's when I was just like, you know what,
it's
man,
not worth it, man.
maybe I needed to stay home.
Yeah.
Like if I can't let stupid shit slide like that, and I'm not saying like, granted, I personally feel like I shouldn't have to let shit slide like that slide.
Yeah.
But if I can't, and it's gonna put me in danger because I can't let it slide, maybe I should just, stay home.
Just cool it.
Hang out with people locally, and we can still drink and do stuff. We just don't, you know what I'm saying?
Right. But I mean,
I don't
like
mind
you
going
said,
out.
though,
It's just that area. I'm kind of like, I'll go somewhere else to have a
right.
couple drinks.
I don't know. Like you said, I just find other shit to do. Like paintballing's cool to me. I go
Paintball and go karts.
I hit the
I
go
fuck with some
karts
bowling.
pretty
I
often.
found apparently I'm good at Top Golf. I be getting like 100. I be getting over 100.
I don't think they
Top
have
Golf.
that over here. So
They don't. Y'all got that's crazy because Top Golf is like it's it's like it's a nice thing to go. We get drinks and do some little golf or whatever. It's like it's better, definitely better than mini golf type shit or whatever. But,
okay. That's what's up.
But yeah, I just don't think going out is like I still like it. You know what I mean? But it's more of a once in a while kind of thing now.
Yeah.
Because again, I just like I feel like what you gain out of it versus the risk of going out there, especially if you know it's just like you're not gonna let certain shit slide, especially like you know. So I feel it's probably different because you're like in Connecticut, you got a lot more like black people down there than we have. So I feel like your issues with like people that would be different than mine, it would be someone like doing something different, but it's just like a normal violation kind of thing.
Yeah.
I got to deal with a bunch of white people who don't realize they're racist doing their same racist shit. So they think they're cool and they just say some shit they don't think about. At least I feel like where you're at, like if niggas do some shit, it's like they're just doing it.
Right.
There's no like, oh, they're just doing it.
Right. Yeah.
I gotta deal with people being idiots. Now I gotta see, is this idiot worth my time type stuff.
Yeah.
It's not anymore after that last song. But on that note, we've probably gone a good little minute. So
we'll wrap it up here.
Yes, sir. Thank you for listening to another episode of the Born Winners podcast. Appreciate y'all. Any feedback, anything you want us to hear us talk about, anything like that, feel free to be in the comments, DMs, anything like that. You know what I mean? We got some things coming up. We got an interview with a special guest we have coming up. I'm waiting to drop that one.
Everything's top secret for now.
Facts.
Yeah.
We got more stuff on deck as well, different segments and things like that. Just trying to get better and whatnot. So yeah, appreciate y'all for the support and love and everything. It means the world to us. Keep doing it. And yeah, be safe, have fun. Kendrick, stop ducking J.Cole. Niggas, get your licenses.
And be loyal to your friends. I'll never stop harping on that. Be loyal to your friends, man. That's it.
If you're not gonna be loyal to your friends, man, what's the point of even being out here?
But on that note, we're out.
Yes, sir. Peace.